Well, good day and welcome to this week's First Word, a little glimpse and preview of our Sunday worship services. I hope you're enjoying our current series, What Does Jesus See When He Looks at Me? I know for me it's been super helpful and meaningful to explore these texts with these personal encounters between Jesus. It gives me the opportunity to feel like I've got this first-hand look from the crowd at who Jesus is and what it's like to interact with him. And so it's been super helpful to see the perspectives and experiences of these people interacting with Jesus, whether they're people who are like me or different from me. This week, we're turning toward John 3, 1 through 21, which of course includes the famous verse, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And I also appreciate that in our communion services, which we'll celebrate this weekend as well, we include the following verse, verse 17, that says, for God did not send his Son, Jesus, into the world to condemn the world, to punish us and make us pay for all the wrong we've done, but to rescue us, to save the world through him. And so Jesus comes and he tells us the truth, but his goal isn't to just crush us. His goal is to tell us the truth, to recognize, so that we recognize our need, and then he steps in to rescue us and redeem us through his love and his sacrifice. So the context for that famous verse includes this incredible and important interaction between Jesus and a religious leader named Nicodemus. And John loves this metaphor between this metaphor about light overcoming the dark, and it's fascinating to see this religious leader come and talk to Jesus in the dark of night. And so it makes sense because Nicodemus he's a famous guy. He's important. He's got status. He's on the ruling council. And so he knows that the fact that he's going to meet with Jesus, as well as anything that they would say to each other, could easily show up in the news. And so he's not quite ready, I think, to make a public statement, to represent the whole ruling council as he meets with Jesus, or to do or say something that everyone in the community should follow. And so he just wants to come and have this private kind of secret moment with Jesus and figure things out. And so Jesus just tells him the truth, and as he interacts with Nicodemus, he helps sort some things out and prioritize some things for us, that we would have a greater and deeper understanding of what he came to do and what he really offers us and what we truly need. And so Nicodemus takes initiative to come and meet with Jesus, and Jesus meets him in the darkness of his doubt and confusion, just like he does with us. So kind of as we think about this passage from John 3 and we start to prepare for it, some of the things that I kind of wonder about as I see Nicodemus is kind of this skeptic, or just someone who's got questions. I guess we want to reflect on, like, do we have questions about Jesus or about faith that we're not quite ready to admit to everyone? Or, Nicodemus is this person of power in society, and so he comes with status. Like, do you come to Jesus as an expert in your field, but maybe as a novice or a skeptic in faith? And so this is a great opportunity for us to recognize that Jesus comes and meets us right where we are, but he wants to take us beyond that as he tells us the truth about who we are and about who he is and the hope that only he can give us. So I hope that encourages you today, and I look forward to talking with you more on Sunday. And Aaron, again, has a song for us. He's been pretty excited about this new song that he's looking forward to, a modern hymn, actually, that he's looking to introduce at both services. So Aaron, tell us a little bit about the song and what you're going to share with us today.
Yeah, it's kind of all-encompassing, so it's hard to boil it down, but I would say it's called Yet Not I, but Through Christ in Me, and it's by City of Light. I'm just going to sing the first verse and the first refrain, I guess is what you would call it, because there's none of it repeats. But it's really just kind of all-encompassing of the gospel, and that we can rely on him. And the line that's sticking out to me especially regarding Nicodemus's visit to Jesus and his being unsure about everything, and he wants to figure it out, is in the first refrain, and the third line is, "Oh, how strange and divine, I can sing all is mine." And then the chorus closes, "Yet not I, but through Christ in me." And I just think that's superb phrasing, vernacular, that we would call it strange and divine, that we can sing all is mine. Because we don't understand it, just like Nicodemus didn't, that he's just seeking answers for this. And when we get to know Jesus and when we receive the blessing of his redemption, it never makes sense. It's always strange and divine that we would be able to receive that. So I would encourage you to look up the song on Spotify or YouTube or whatever it is. Google it and you'll find some sort of audio of it. But just listen to the lyrics and please receive the entire song. It's very encouraging, and it's been a huge blessing to me as I listen to it. But I'm just going to sing the first quarter of it, I suppose. What gift of grace is Jesus my Redeemer? There is no more for heaven now to give. He is my joy, my righteousness and freedom, my steadfast love, my deep and boundless peace. To this I hold, my hope is only Jesus, for my life is wholly bound to His. Oh, how strange and divine, I can sing, all is mine, yet not I, but through Christ in me.
Awesome.
And the rest of the song goes on equally as powerful and impactful to my heart every time. So I'm really excited to sing with you guys. All of our songs, but this one especially, of course, as it's a new one on Sunday. We won't be singing it this week in the traditional service, but it's coming up. And again, I encourage you to look it up and learn the words and the truth behind it as we seek answers from God. All the words in this song, to me, come as an opportunity to sing into the face of our insecurity, our unsureness about what the answers to life might be and how we don't understand our redemption all the time. But that's how I receive that, and it's definitely very filling to my soul.
Awesome. That'll be great to share together. So thanks for joining us for First Word this week. God bless you this week, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend.
See you later.